My daughter, for pushing me you will become the ugliest woman in this land. No man will look at your face twice.
Nkiru burst out laughing. Evil old woman, ugliest? Me? She said. I can't take words from a dying old woman. The old woman disappeared. Nkirus ran, throwing her pot of water on the ground, giggling all the way home. In Umuagu, beauty was everything. Nkirus was the most beautiful girl anyone had ever seen. Her skin shone like morning sun, her lips soft and pink, her waist tiny, hips wide, her hair long and black, flowing behind her like a river. Every step she took made people stop and stare. When she walked to the market, women whispered, "Look, Nkirus is coming." Men froze, mouths open, hearts beating fast. Children followed her, pointing and giggling quietly. Suitors came every day. Some brought gifts, some money, some tried funny dances to impress her. Obinna, the young Okada rider, brought cola nuts and palm wine. "If you smile at me, I will never ride Okada again," he said. Emeka, the banker from the city, came with perfumes and chocolates. He knelt before her father, shaking. "Please, Nkirus, give me a chance." Even Pastor Chinedu came, saying God showed him her face in dreams. But Nkirus just smiled, proud and playful. None of them were worthy. She looked at them like a queen, teasing, laughing inside. She loved the attention. She loved seeing men stumble over gifts, drop things, or trip trying to impress her. "So funny," she whispered. "They all want me, but I want nothing." The women in the village talked about her constantly. No one can stop her. Even the richest man will fall at her feet. And Nkirus? She walked proudly, teasing everyone, untouchable, untamed. That afternoon, an old man came up, asking her for directions. Without thinking, Nkirus slapped him across the face. The old man held his cheek, tears running down his face. He looked shocked, confused, and a little hurt. Nkirus spat on him lightly, just to make her point, and walked away without a word, her head held high. People in the street stopped to watch. Some gasped. Some whispered. Children laughed quietly, pointing at her as she strutted down the road. Men who had seen the scene could not believe their eyes. Nkirus, proud and untouchable, had slapped an old man and spat on him, yet still walked as if nothing had happened. From that day, stories about Nkirus spread even faster. Every step she took made people talk. Men swooned, women whispered, and somewhere in the village, a wealthy man watched quietly, thinking about how he could have her. A few months later, that man married Nkirus. He was rich, respected, and could give her everything she wanted. The whole village celebrated. But as soon as she moved into his home, life changed for everyone. Nkirus' beauty was still unmatched, but so was her pride. She looked down on the servants. She teased the neighbors. She laughed at her husband when he tried to calm her. Rudeness, mischief, and a little wickedness grew in her heart every day. She ruled the house like a queen. Years passed, 10 years, and still Nkirus had no child. At first, she laughed it off. She told herself children were boring, unnecessary. But as the years went by, her laughter faded. She began to feel a quiet emptiness inside. She wanted a child. She wanted someone to carry her name, her beauty, her pride. One day, she went to see a man in the village who was known to help women have children. He was a strange, superficial man. People said he knew secrets others didn't. The man listened to her carefully. Then he told her, "Go to the stream. Fetch water from it every morning. Use it. Bath with it. But never, never be rude to anyone while you do this. Respect the water, respect the world, and it will respect you." Nkiru went home slowly, thinking about the man's words. She sat on her veranda, staring at the river in the distance. Her mind raced with pride, curiosity, and a tiny spark of hope. She wondered, could she really change? Could she get what she wanted without giving up what she loved, her freedom, her power, her pride? Nkiru could not sleep that night. Early in the morning, she carried her pot and went to the stream as the man told her. People greeted her on the road. She forced a small smile and passed. She fetched water and bathed with it. First day passed. Second day passed. On the third day, after fetching water, she was coming back when she saw an old woman walking slowly with a stick. Nkirus frowned and pushed her away. "Please take your dirty self out of my way," she said. The woman fell, stood up, looked at her, and said, "My daughter, for pushing me, you will become the ugliest woman in this land. No man will look at your face twice." Nkirus burst out laughing. "Evil old woman, ugliest? Me?" she said. "I can't take words from a dying old woman." The old woman disappeared. Nkirus ran, throwing her pot of water on the ground, giggling all the way home. From that day, things started to change. Her beauty did not shine like before. People no longer stared at her. Men stopped calling her name. Even her husband stopped looking at her face. Each morning, the mirror showed her a new change. Small by small, her pride left her heart and pain entered. One day, on the road, a small boy greeted her. She almost ignored him, but she stopped herself and smiled. The boy smiled back and ran away happily. That night, Nkirus cried quietly. She remembered how she had treated people. The next day, she greeted everyone she met. She helped, she shared, she spoke softly. When she looked in the mirror again, her face was still not the same, but her heart was no longer empty. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and share. This is the end of this story, but wait for more interesting stories.